Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So it is time to declutter some things. I have been wanting to make this video for a while now. I think my last inventory I was saying like, oh, all these eyeshadows are going to be leaving my collection and yada yada yada, which that might still happen between now and the end of the year. I don't know, but this isn't going to be like a huge declutter. I realize that I do like most of the stuff I have left. Now, mind you, my collection isn't as huge as it used to be. I kind of like what's left, you know? But we're in this mode now of like really trying to use things and figure things out. This right here, in case you're curious, I had a cyst in my wrist. And I had to get it drained. So they're making me wear this for 2 weeks. So that's what this is. Like, it was like a benign, like, ganglion cyst, but it was getting on my nerves because it was like this big. So anyway, let's get into the declutter. So yeah, I'm getting rid of both of these perfumes. This one was in a project pan. I kicked it out because I was just burnt out on it. This one is called Maybe Baby by Benefit. They don't make this anymore. This is a long gone discontinued perfume, and I think I got this in like 2006-ish, like give or take. A peachy champagne-y fragrance, and it's really nice. It's just not really me anymore. Part of me wants to keep it because it has that nostalgia. It's just not something I'm gonna wear anymore because it's just not my thing. So it is nice, and I was able to use it this much in the project. So I got some decent usage out of it, but I don't think this is something I'm going to finish. Britney Spears perfume in Fantasy. I think this one's Fantasy. This is really good. I loved this perfume. When I was really into it, I loved it. So it's a great scent too. I don't know, it's like a sweet candy, but like a little bit musky type of perfume. Great perfume. I'm not into that type of a fragrance these days, but it is still a really nice scent. I wish I did because I would love to finish that, but I used it about halfway. So yeah, they both had a really good run, but it is unfortunately time to depart. And I'm sad because both of these are very nostalgic for me. Like, they really, really are, but you know, I'm trying to clear the space of all the things I'm not really using anymore and not just hold on to stuff because of memories. But I have this video to look back on it to remember, and I'm sure they're always going to sell this guy. So if I ever want that memory, I will smell it in the store or something. Nail polishes. So I am getting rid of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different nail polishes. These two have a really bad chemical odor to them. You know, like when nail polishes gets really old, it just has that like horrible, like pungent, like bleh, like hit you in the face. That's both of these. And on top of that, I haven't really been drawn to wear this. This one is called Jolly Holly. This is China Glaze. I don't remember what year I got this. Probably the same year I got the Benefit perfume. So you're probably going to see a pattern here. Yeah, it is a cool color, but I noticed like the past couple winters, like I just haven't wanted to reach for this type of a color like around Christmas time. Usually I go for like a red or yeah, I've been kind of more drawn to red for Christmas, not green. I don't use it and it smells really bad. And here along the same lines is another dark, dark green. It looks kind of black here, but the name of this one is Here Today, Aragon Tomorrow. It was $8.50 when I bought it. So I think they're now, how much are OPI nail polishes now? I have no idea, but if I'm looking for dark shades, it doesn't have to have this type of coloring to it, like a green dark color, you know what I mean? This was a great shade, like back when I was into wearing more different colors, like it was cool, but I find that I don't need to have like every color imaginable in this dark type of hue. Like, it's fine. As long as I have a couple, like, we're good. And then there's this one. This one is by MAC. This is the shade Sea Dip. Like a brown. It has like a little bit of metallic sparkle going through it. It's not like chunky or anything. It's just has a little bit of a sheen. This, I think, was a decent nail polish, but I don't know. I'm not quite sure what's making me want to declutter this. Just something about it. I don't know if it's like bringing me back to 2006. I have another brown in an OPI color that I'd much prefer over this. Then we have the Sally Hansen Extreme Wear. This one is in the shade Pacific Blue. And I had worn this on my toes recently, and I just wasn't loving the finish of it. Usually I have pretty good luck with Sally Hansen nail polishes, but compared to other nail polishes that look better. Like, I don't know, the finish of this wasn't impressing me too much, and it wasn't always like that. I felt like I always liked this nail polish, but I think I'm kind of a little bit more discerning now and pickier about how certain colors either look on me, or like this one is like actually a decent color on me, but I also have two similar like colors to this as well, so I don't know, like I like the other two better than this one. And again, when I wore it on my toes recently, I just wasn't that impressed. So we're not keeping things that are not as good as other things anymore. I'm done with that. Like, I don't paint my nails as much as I would like to, but when I do, I want it to be like top notch, or like as good as I can get it. And then this color is from Forever 21. This is the color Neon Coral, and I really like this color in general, but this specific one, I have another one that's like a little bit brighter and more neon, and that looks great on me. This one kind of just, like on my skin tone, it kind of just, you don't really see it too much. It doesn't pop. This one does not give neon to me. It looks just like a peach color, and it doesn't really suit me as much as other colors do. So I do like the quality of this nail polish, and it was only $2.80 when I bought it. So for the price, it was decent. I just don't love the color on me. And again, like, I'm not trying to be wasting time with colors that aren't looking as good on me as I maybe thought they used to, or I don't know, but suddenly I'm just not as into it. All right, let's talk some makeup. Very few makeup products here, but we have this Laura Geller blush. This is in the shade Boysenberry. So as you can see, it's coming out of the container, which isn't the problem in and of itself, but it like doesn't help the cause. I'm not about to glue it back in there. And this blush I did actually like, or do actually like it. It's not bad. There is some decent pigment on there. I think what it is though, is there are blushes in my collection that I like more. Like a rosy pink kind of color, or pinky rose, whatever. As for the performance, this is a decently pigmented product that you kind of have to be careful when you put it on, because it's really easy to go overboard. Really, it's just like a one tap, one swipe type of blush. And that's fine, like that's great, but I don't want blushes that overperform, if that makes any sense anymore. Like I'm not into it. And I feel like this is a nice blush, but it's nothing special. It's just like a little too much for me right now. We have two eyeshadows. I know that's not a whole lot. First one is a sample by MAC called Golden Olive. It's one of their pigments, and there's really not a lot left in here. I was actually considering like panning it or putting it in a project or something, but the truth is I just don't want to reach for this. It's not really a color I particularly want to put on my face. Nothing wrong with it. I think it's a nice color. I don't even think it looks like bad on me, but it's not something I want to reach for. Like, I think I did have it in either a Shop My Stash or a project or something, and I just felt like every time I had to reach for it, I was not feeling it. I was like, I'd rather put on this or whatever. And yeah, and even so, it's not like super bright, but it's still kind of a vibe, and you can definitely tell it like stands out a little bit on my lids. Like, I'm wearing green. Like, again, nothing wrong with green if you're into that, but I'm kind of going towards other colors right now. So this is gonna go, even though there's not a lot of it left. I don't want to waste my time with it. And kind of along the same line, we have this Bare Minerals eyeshadow in the shade Chameleon, which is a color I'm just not crazy about putting on my face. Do you see that? Very pretty. It is a pretty color in general, and I'm gonna swatch all the way over here because, yeah, there are gold flecks like within it. Gorgeous color, but not really one, again, that I want to put on my face these days. I'm not crazy about like blue eyeshadow, depending on the hue of it. I don't think Bare Minerals makes the like loose type anymore, but we're getting rid of that. And I have two lip products. So the first lip product I'm kind of sad about. This is Baddest Beige by Maybelline. It just smells so off, and this was one of my favorite like pale nude lipsticks. I remember I got this because of Jaclyn Hill. I was looking for a lipstick like this. Oh, and it's like just kind of starting to melt, but yeah, Jaclyn Hill, I remember back when I used to watch her videos all the time, like she used to recommend stuff, and this was one that she recommended, and I did really like it. It's awesome. I used up quite a decent amount of it. There's only that much left. If I roll it all the way down, like you can see how deep it goes. So I got a decent use out of it, but unfortunately wasn't able to finish this. But I do want another replacement for this color. Maybe I'll go with a different brand that doesn't go off as quickly. This is old too. But I do find that I have lipsticks that hold out for like a really, really long time. And this, unfortunately, did not. So, ugh. Okay, but anyway, we're gonna put that one down. And I can even tell by like when I put it on my hand just how soft it was. Just, it smells like bad wax. Like, ugh. And this little guy is just a lip balm, like a no brand random lip balm that went in my kid's goodie bag. There were 3 of them that we got, and I kept the other 2 because they kind of did the job. They're not like great lip balms, they're like kid lip balms. And yeah, those do the job of like quickly hydrating your lips, but you know, they don't provide long lasting moisture. Literally, God only knows where these came from. This is in the scent Cupcake, and it smells like tobacco, and I'm getting rid of it because I don't want to go through another one of these. I'd rather just get a legit lip balm that does actually hydrate my lips. Lip gloss always did the trick for me. Just plain old clear lip gloss in terms of like long-term moisture. While going through my makeup, I also found a whole bunch of makeup that I want to test out for like another month or so, or maybe less than that, and see how I feel about it. So those might be getting decluttered, or they might not be. So stay tuned for that. Thank you guys so much for watching and joining me on this declutter video, and I will catch you guys in my next one. Bye!